What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. Today, I am starting to right a wrong. I have never seen a James Bond movie in my life until now. I just watched Casino Royale, and this movie's incredible. So, before you ask me, Noah, how have you never seen a James Bond movie in your life? I don't know. I don't know. Like, these are my type of movies. I cannot wait to see what Amazon does with the future of James Bond. I cannot wait for the video game that comes out in March. That game looks insane. Obviously, I've seen clips and stuff, but this is my first time watching a James Bond movie in my life. So, how did this come about? I I decided today to buy the Daniel Craig set of James Bond movies, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna start watching these because I want to become a James Bond nerd, right? I want to know everything about James Bond that I possibly can, right? And I loved this movie. I think obviously I know this is what made Mads Mikkelsen's career. I know this is what made Daniel Craig's career, right? But like got like this is one of the best spy movies of all time in my opinion. Like just the way that the action in it. And mind you guys, this is a movie from 2006. So it's like 19 years old, right? Um right? And this movie still looks good and stuff like that. Um like so basically what this movie is, if you don't know, like this is like James Bond's first mission as a 007. That's what this movie is. And so James Bond isn't as seasoned as you would if you think of James Bond. Like when you think of James Bond, you think of suave and experience and stuff like that. He's still suave and he still has Bond isms, but he's learning how to become the double O that he needs to be, right? And like we haven't gotten that very much in the James Bond timeline. I don't believe so, at least in the movies, right? That's why I was excited to watch this cuz this is like uh James Bond Begins basically, like how the Batman Begins was Bruce's origin. This is like James Bond Begins. And then the video game that we're getting, First Light, takes place even before this, right? So, and yes, Daniel Craig, by the way, is a great actor, right? Haven't seen the Knives Out trilogy yet. I gotta get on that, right? I've heard those movies are really good, but him as Bond, like I saw a lot of like not like the trauma of Bruce Wayne, but I saw a lot of Bruce Wayne in his Bond. I saw a lot of suave in his Bond. I saw a lot of like they were also showing how smart Bond is, but they were also like showing you, hey, Bond still has an ego. Bond like literally he gets poisoned because of that ego, right? Um and like I cannot wait to see where this Daniel Craig series of movies goes, right? Because I still have four more movies to watch. I don't know when I'm gonna do that. I don't know if that's gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna do that um uh before the end of the year. I just wanted to get this video up because I wanted to let you guys know that James Bond, like as we get more information, like the video game comes out in March. We should be getting information on like who's gonna play Bond in the Denis Villeneuve movie, right? Um, so Bond will be a pillar of this channel going forward because I really like this character, right? And Like that's what I love, guys. I love that I can discover things and then tell you guys about those things, and hopefully you guys will discover. If you haven't seen Casino Royale, go see it. Like literally, guys, the reason why I did it today was because Apple, like when I'm really interested in a movie and they don't have like, and I have most of the streamers, guys. I have Crave, I have Amazon, I have um Paramount, I have Netflix, I have Disney Plus. But like when I'm really interested in a movie, I'll just buy it because I own it forever then, right? Like I own it. They can't take it away from, well, they could, but they're not going to. I like it's a digital age now, right? I own it. So like if I'm really interested in a movie or if I really like a movie, I will buy it on digital just so I own it forever and I can like watch it when I go on planes and stuff, right? Or whenever I want to, right? And so this trilogy, or this, because it's 5 movies, so I guess you could call it the Daniel Craig saga, right? Was $34 for 5 movies and stuff like that. So and I'm gonna watch these in order, like, and like guy, like the cinematography choices still hold up. Like I love how in the in this movie, like it starts off in black and white and you see Bond kick a bunch of ass, right? And then there's a great, I guess you could call it opening action scene where he's running through Africa, chasing down a warlord, and a crane's involved. And keep in mind, guys, this is a movie from 2006, and they did this shit, right? So like, I'm very interested to see what Denis gonna do with James Bond when he gets his hands on James Bond, right? Um, and I just hope these movies continue to go up and up and up and up and up, better and better and better and better, right? But yeah, this movie was incredible. Um, Mads Nicholson as a villain, bro. Like, so obviously I know who Mads Nicholson is, right? I'm not dumb. He's been in video games too, right? Like Mads Nicholson as like this dude's played Hannibal. This dude's played Lashif. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Um, and Lashif is one of his best performances. Like honestly, like uh with a Bond villain, like usually I like complexity with villains and stuff like that, but sometimes I just like a straight villain. Like, and that torture scene between him and Bond, mmm, that's great. So yeah, like, um, and then I love how like I've seen like some of the older Bond stuff. I haven't watched the whole movie, but I love how they made Daniel Craig's Bond like a three-dimensional character. And what I mean by that is he's not just a ladies' man. He's not just really angry. They make him have all different emotions, right? When Vesper dies at the end of this movie, he is sad and pissed off. And then I like too how they didn't do the donna donna until the very very end of a movie. So yeah, like um and I know Rami Malek's in one of these movies. Again, guys, please do not spoil it. Like we can talk about Casino Royale in the comments if you want, but please do not spoil the rest of the Daniel Craig trilogy. I mean, the rest of the Daniel Craig movies for me, because I will get around to watching them. I don't know when. This week is Christmas. Like Thursday's Christmas, so like, um, I'm still gonna work, but I don't know how much. How much I'm gonna work, if you know what I mean. So yeah, like for me, this movie was great. I'm a James Bond fanatic now. Like I want to know everything about James Bond that there possibly is to know, and this made me more excited for the video game. This made me more excited to watch the other 4 movies in the Daniel Craig saga. And yeah, like, so for me, I would give this movie like a 9.5 out of 10. And yeah, thank y'all so much for watching, and goodbye.